Okay, so okay. Start live? Okay, looks like we are live right now. Alright, I'm gonna go to BT5. Yeah, I had to keep my volume at the lowest as possible so you don't want to hear the game too loud and everything. So I want to keep my volume to a minimum. So pretty much to see. So good morning, y'all. So I'm gonna keep put my desktop audio a little bit louder so you can hear me that good. So what do I want to do? So leaving at 737 subs. Thank you very much. Subs. Anyways. Alright. Just checking my live there. Anyways. What I want to do? What do I want to do for this track? Because apparently, yeah, co-op is completely disabled for this one because unfortunately the co-op doesn't work. I don't know why they still have the BT5 co-op on there, but they completely disabled it because it's no longer working. See, whenever you try to do quick match, whenever you play easy, medium, or hard, or if you try all of those, like even beginner tracks, whatnot. Watch this. If you try to do that on that thing there, because it's not going to do that. It's not going to connect to the main server because it's broken. Yeah, because it is completely broken and everything like that. Cause they disabled it. They disabled it for a reason because daily challenges, it's no longer available. Those special missions, I already completed every single one of the special missions and everything because I've already completed. That was done like over a decade ago. Because it was actually the first time you guys see me play Ninja Kiwi Archive. So basically, what Ninja Kiwi Archive is because you see. With Ninja Kiwi Archive, they archived all of their games, like BTD4, BTD4 Expansion, BTD3, BTD2, and BTD1. All the Bloons games are everywhere. Like Zombie, I don't play Zombie, that's all like SS4 or anything like that. Well, SS4, I never played those, but it's just for the record. look at in settings or anything like that. Yeah, this is how Ninja Kiwi Archive is. That's how Ninja Kiwi Archive works. Because basically, that's how you basically know how Ninja Kiwi Archive, how they Ninja Kiwi Archive their games and put it on here. So that's why they added it onto Steam. They put Ninja Kiwi Archive on Steam. For real. It's available on Steam, right, where you can click it right here and you'll see Ninja Kiwi Archive right there. It's basically free. It is basically free to download that. It's free to download it onto your PC. It'll be really fun to go into Kiwi Archive or anything like that. I've already got some achievements on BTD5, but I haven't completed all of them yet because I wish I would be able to complete all of them because despite on how hard it was, because due to I'm not having much of that upgrades for my specialties. But as you can see right now, I've done and upgraded all of the special. I've already obtained all of the specialty buildings, including their upgrades. You can see there. I was a few of the specialty buildings short from all of them. The only thing I did not have is Pirate Cub and Rifle Range. Those are the two specialties that I did not finish until. So about a month ago, I finished upgrading the specialties. Hey Ron, what's going on? So yeah. For the BT5, what I want to do is what I would rather do is. I'm gonna try track 5. I think it's track 5 or something like that. I like to do Brick Wall. I mean, Brick Wall is definitely one of the good maps. Definitely one of the good maps I played for BT5 there. It's definitely one of the good beginner maps, like go away games. The hotkeys for this one are pretty simple. You don't have to use your mouse to click on towers. You just use your hotkeys and you use the left click to place your towers there. Apparently, that's how basically it works. I started off with a 0-0 Ninja on this one for a reason because it is really good for all the Bloons hobby towers and everything. Well, hard difficulty is really tough. So that's one of the many reasons why I'm playing on hard. So yeah. Anyways. So yeah, with BTD5 in history because one of BT5's history I played, I started playing this one ever since I was in freshman year. Ever since I was in my high school year, in my first high school year during freshman year. I believe it was back in late 2014. I started logging into Ninja Kiwi there. I started logging into Ninja Kiwi ever since I was like 14. I never thought this game would be that fun. I in my opinion, never thought this game would be that fun. But yes, I'm using banana farms for a perfectly good reason because well, you definitely don't need to use farms, but in some harder rounds, I'd rather watch out for Bloons or anything like that because apparently, once these Bloons try to sneak through, that is spiky. Like using hotkeys like this. You press escape to cancel buyer or sell it. I'm gonna go 1-1 ninja on this one. The Seeking Shuriken. I'm gonna go 2-1 ninja on this one, the Sharp Shurikens. Alright, we're gonna get our Sharp Shurikens. It'll be able to follow to like 4 Bloons each. Like, double shot? Double shot's kind of really expensive on this one, but which that could definitely enable him to throw 2 shurikens at a time there. That is gonna be really good for additional group popping power poppage. What I would normally do is, I want to save up my money for more farms because I'd rather get banana farms, but I want to focus on. Well, the issue is I need to focus on more defense. That's kind of the harder side. That's kind of being on the harder side, you know. All right, the first tier farm. First tier banana farms always gives more money and all that, but I want to get more farms until I get like enough banana farms to generate me money in order to. Because you know, between BT5 Flash and BT5 Mobile, they're actually kind of different from each other because in BT5 Mobile, it gives you $40 per banana. No joke. $40 per banana. But Flash version, only $20 per banana. But still gives more bananas at the time there. But however, mobile gives you like less than that. Because it only gives you like $40 per banana on mobile, with less bananas there. Which is weird. Like, it is kind of weird. I mean, I'll have to use spikes all the time because, but, in case if I want to do, if I do, I don't want to go with a spike factory over here because, I'm kind of worried about if the Bloons try to sneak through. So I'd rather be on the safe side. I'd rather be on the safe side for this one because, but yeah, it's getting a little laggy on this one. I don't know why, but this is what the stream is all about, but it's fine. Alright, so level 23. The dangerous ground is about to be above us. The camos. And now it's just one camo, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna go for banana plantation. I'm gonna hurry on plantation by level 25. What, that's spike factory being placed on right outside of the track, right close to where that pond, little pond there? Like, that's just weird. like that's just weird. I've never seen a spike. Yeah, see, look at that. I've never seen a spike factory go right into that pond. Like, that is just kind of just ridiculous how spike factories could do that. It never does that. Trust me, it would never do that. Spike factories could never go into the pond. Road spikes from spike factories could never go into the pond. That is like beyond ridiculous. Okay, let's Bloons. So I already saw the zebras there that come on level 26. even though regrow's coming to level 17 with the cameras on level 24. Yeah, lead's coming to level 28. But I believe the first collab comes on level 46. Rainbow's coming on level 35. Moab comes on level 46, but Ceramic's coming on level 40. Just your basic 5 there. Okay. I'm gonna need distraction ninjas, so that way the balloons can go in the wrong way. I want to distract them from going the wrong way, so that way the regrow don't regrow. I don't create a regrow farm. So yeah, bird generating money so good. We are generating money, very good. Ah, it's missing 2 legs. Why is my ball missing 2 legs? Okay, there we go. Missing 2 legs, that would be awful. That would have been awful if my ball was not been able to hit that. If my ball wasn't able to hit that, the leads, I would have been so sad. I would have been so sad if it did not hit those leads on time. Yeah, the one important thing about it is the monkey village. Monkey village lowers the tower's cost. Right after the round end, see? Right there. It reduces, it lowers the cost of all towers and upgrades in its radius by 10%. See, like, if it costs, like, if that costs $34.55, one under the village costs $3,110 for a Banana Republic. It costs $3,110 for a Banana Republic. Which I'm about to get that right now. Oh. Yeah. I almost hit the wrong thing. Talk about a close call. We're finally be able to get the final tier, the 4th tier upgrade. Got our 4th tier ninja, the 4th tier ninja, which is the max upgrade. Oh. Perfect. After level 38, so I'm gonna try to sell my coin. Okay, cool. Alright, and 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds. Level 40 is gonna be way above us. Okay, so I'm gonna get Banana Factory. Okay, cool. So look at that, folks. Level 39. That's one of the earliest Banana Factories I've ever gotten. I have to consider this one of the earliest Banana Factory I've ever. You're like, I mean, ever. That's one of the earliest Banana Factories that I've bought ever in history. It's one of the earliest BT5 Banana Factory rounds you will get. Oh yeah. Is the valuable bananas? It goes from regular banana farms all the way to the 4-2 valuable bananas with everything else. It's gonna go from $20 to $300 on Flash. basically, what you do is with the farms and everything, with all the farms, you can pretty much do anything. Nah, I should be good. I have fortune in this and everything because, as long as distraction keeps up with the balloons and everything, because, see, look at that. Alright, wow, look at that. Level 44 is when I got my second banana factory. And a 4-2. This is going good. As long as the fortune distraction, woundedness and stuff like that, with the balloons and everything, it should be fine. Okay, we got our Republic up, and I'm gonna upgrade my cannon to a Moab Mauler. Because remember to pay attention to those lead balloons. Remember the lead balloons on level 28. Always get your cannons on level 27 before the leads come out. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade my spy factory. Spike ball and everything. Oh, and there it is. It's the first Moab. First Moab comes on level 46. Bam! Even with the Moab Maul, with just a single Moab Mauler, even just a single Moab Mauler, it still takes it down. They still took it down. I haven't reached my ball factory to the track. That one, what the spike ball does, it does extra damage to ceramic. This one does extra damage to ceramic. It also does extra damage to balloons as well. Basically what I'm saying is when these rounds get tougher, these banana farms will help you succeed to go through the late game. These banana farms I've bought will help me succeed to go through the late game. This will help us through the late game. So I got my third 14 banana farm by level 48. Okay, so with those farms, pretty much do anything. I can pretty much do anything with those farms, but I haven't saved it before because you don't know, you have no idea as rounds get harder and harder and harder. Especially if you don't have enough defense. That's the sad part. Oh, that is scary. That is way more scary. I need to pop on 3 growth. Alright, I'm gonna need to upgrade my there. Oh my god. Woo! That was rough. Now with the second one and everything, I got up on round 49, which is, I'm not good about the late, I'm kind of like on the late side. I mean, that is actually kind of on the late side, you know. Yeah, it's kind of like getting on the late side. those ceramics and everything. This is giving us serious issues. This is giving us serious issues. Well, it's going to cause a regrowth farm. I don't want no regrowth farm. Get out of here, regrowth farm. Not on my watch. Well, guess what, regrowth farms? Not on my watch. I'm gonna upgrade my village to 2-1, but the sad thing is I don't have cannons anymore. I don't see much tokens that came out until the 4th tier. 4th tier is the temples always eat cannons. They always eat anything. And that is what you're about to see later on. Which is also one of the reasons what you're about to see later on. Okay. I upgraded the radar scanner. Now all my towers are going to be able to see that camera. Okay. Plasma, epic range. So yeah, I got the Super Monkey at the plasma for a good reason, because CC plasmas, they rock solid. They absolutely rock solid. Throughout most of the board. 54 is a little tough round, but it's not that tough, even when you have a very solid, even when you have a solid defense enough though. I don't need these. I don't need all of these because I have a sun god. Oh, what's even better? Monkey Town. You know about Monkey Town? Because if you haven't seen upgrades from Monkey Town, where all balloons pop by towers within the radius of the Monkey Town, they get 50% more cash per pop. That is generous. That is extremely generous. Alright, so very good. Subway. So the next force I didn't get was up to like round 57. I want to get more. One sun god ain't enough. You need more than one super. That's all you need. I'm gonna go for a robo. You see the robo like this? It shoots out plasmas there. Because they robo come in different ways. It shoots out with unupgraded first one on the left, it only shoots out 2 darks. With the upgraded laser, it shoots out 2 lasers there. But with the maxed out plasma blast upgrade, it's gonna shoot out 2 double plasmas from the robo. That's actually what it is. This is actually what it was. Not a Cadillac. So yeah, the Camellias are around, coming on level 59, with the BFB coming on level 60. That's 10 farm. high energy beacon village. The 4-2. Look at that. If you know about high energy beacon, all nearby towers with abilities have their cooldowns being reduced by 20% and adds a powerful energy beam attack. Yeah, you see the village where it has the little eyeball thing with the radar scanner attached to that, because if you see the little green thing there, that goes by the radar scanner. It pretty much allows all towers within this radius to be able to detect and target and seek camos. That's how it goes. The one up in the banana farm on the very right, is basically on the VIA banana investment. It takes like 8 rounds or so, but getting banana investments is very slow, but level 62. I'm level 62 right now, so. Oh no! What is happening? What is happening with my farms? So yeah, I do have 12 farms, which grants me $36,000 per round. Good. The more banana farms you build, the more cash you're gonna get, even in the late game. So, okay. I don't know if there's gonna be enough for me to fit all these upgrades, but all these. Okay, so I managed to fit everything. So yeah, I'm pretty much gonna use my mouse to cover all the bananas. That I could get more cash from that, because you know how scary it gets. Level 63 is a big issue right there, especially with all the bunch of ceramics, like 50 or 70 plus ceramics that's trying to breach through your defenses. These ceramics lag a lot. These tightening group ceramics on level 63, 76, and 78, these type of tightening group ceramics lag a lot. But thankfully, with the super monkeys, you can still be able to defend every single bunch of ceramics they come out. Banana farms in total. Right now I got 16 right now. I'm at 16 banana farms there. Especially the one with the monkey village within its radius. This is the last level for me in difficulty. It's level 65. Because medium is 65 levels. Hard difficulty is 85 rounds. Yeah, before reaching the 85th level, that is the highest round you could save on, since cannot save the game in free play mode or anything like that. Is maybe like 17 farms. I figure I usually feel like between like 17 or 18 farms there. But I have an idea. Let's move my towers to over here. Let's have 2 sun gods, shall we? Ta-da! 18 farms on one end. I was gonna fit like 19, but that space is difficult to fit. It's extremely difficult to fit because according to my calculations that banana farm I fit in, how many banana farms will I fit if I have 18 farms in all? With 18 farms in all, that would be a total of, let's see, 4, 8, 13, 18. That would be a total of 3,600. $54,000 per round. That is crazy. That is a crazy amount of money to fit. With 18 4-2 banana farms, that'll give you up to a total of $54,000 per round. 19 farms, 19 4-2 banana farms, that's $57,000. $57,000 per round. No joke. 57,000 per round. With all that space pretty much taken up, I kind of want to fit a temple. I kind of want to fit like a super monkey temple or something like that, but I really want to get a super monkey temple there. For an actual point like this, but that's like an actual point where I can fit more space into this one, but actually I could fit a lot more better than that, but yeah, I've got more space there. Alright. Yeah, it's getting a little harder and harder and harder to cover your mouth on every single one of these bananas you collect. Alrighty. Saving those rounds. Hopefully, by the time when we get like later rounds, it's gonna get harder. But if not with the temple and everything, because the temple is gonna make my life a lot easier. right back. Good morning, man. I got team. Welcome aboard. And so with all this temple aside, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a temple over here. So here's what we need to do on making a temple sacrifices, because we need like 30k worth. All you need is 30k worth of these things. But bomb, ice, glue, wizards, but there's a bit of a plot twist on glue gunners. There's a bit of a plot twist on the glue gunners. There, you don't need to like get 3. You need 2 because 2 of them automatically get $30,000, no matter what. Especially on the left side tier upgrades. And you need 30k worth of wizards. But you need to upgrade all of them to 4 tiers. So with the sniper and everything, with a sniper, it's basically hard to tell which one of them is you can get 30 grand worth. So let's count up by the money, by how much money I spent for the sniper. Its base cost 760. That's over $3,000. That's $21,000 worth. 21k. That is crazy. 21k. 21k is absolutely crazy. The rest of them is going to be 10k worth because wizards are all 10k. But however, with glue gunners, you automatically get 30k. That's all. With all this upgrades to the tiers, we're gonna see. But I'm all out of money because I've spent so much. You know how much money I spent. Tell how much the ceramics, they don't ever get through. Those rooms don't ever get through. Because of the 2 summer gods are in the way. These rounds get shredded so easily. They don't stand a chance at all. Okay, so I'm gonna save up this round because I want to finish it. There we go. Good thing I upgraded all to the 4th tier, level 70. Oh, that's something you don't see. Crypo Moab. Bullets from this tower temporarily take out propulsion to systems of Moab class Bloons, immobilizing them for a short time, which obviously stunts them. It obviously stuns them. So attack should have cost $390. I'm gonna buy something on top of that. I don't know if that's enough for that, but I don't know if that's enough for that thing. Because the Blade Maelstrom is so expensive. This is more. $2,915 for a Blade Maelstrom. That's more than enough. Yeah, this is more than enough. Look at that. Okay, I gotta make sure this doesn't get in the way. Okay. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and snap! Wow! That is an ultimate temple. That is how you build an ultimate maxed out temple. Now you see, guys. That is how you build an ultimate maxed out temple. So by level 72 is where I got my first temple. As you can see. Let's see how ultimately strong this temple is. See that? It wipes out everything. It tremendously wipes out every single move on the screen. Yeah, it makes an extremely loud noise there, even when you build a temple. Yeah, that is... Oh! Wow. That is extremely loud. Yeah, told ya. That is extremely loud. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a lot of 14-bit air farms there. As long as you build up an air farm and everything, and not building snipers and anything, you won't lag the game. This is what I normally do for late game. It's kind of what I normally do for late game is when I get to later rounds. Yeah, see, the more banana farms you get, it's gonna flat down. It's gonna cause my lag so bad. So if 18 banana farms, that's 21 banana farms, that was like $63,000 per round. Whoa, check that out. Look at that, look at that. Look at that. 7-Eleven. 22 banana farms, $66,000 per round. That is an insane amount of money. That is insane. insane. You'll see me use hotkeys to upgrade my. This is why you're seeing me use hotkeys. That is key. That is absolutely for upgrading your towers. And look at these. They go crazy. They go crazy when the round is short. That is how crazy it goes. You know how crazy it goes whenever you try to build farms and everything? Because that's how crazy the rounds get. That's just how crazy it gets. So, let's sell this one. I don't know how many banana farms I can fit in all of this one. Let me see how many banana farms I can fit in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 farms on that side because there's a lot of land there. But because it has a track and blocking most of it, you can't do anything else. More banana farms there. I'm building the last 3 farms, so. You're only gonna worry about the 2-4 village over there, so that way. Now that's how you know you'll get more money. You're gonna get more money out of that. So, with that amount of banana farms, let's see what the maximum amount of banana farms I fit on this map. Let's see, 3, 6, 13, 17, 22, 28, 32. 32 banana farms is the max. Is the maximum amount of you can get. I believe 32 42 banana farms is the max amount you can fit in. And with all of this rest remaining space on the bottom is for you to spam a bunch of 0-4 snipers with cash created ability. Pretty much, yeah, look at this. This is pretty much, yeah, I can pretty much keep up with everything. How I pretty much keep up with all of these bananas that come out of these banana farms. With 32 4-2 banana farms, that is a total of $96,000 per round. Because 30 banana farms, that's $90,000. Now you'll see why. You'll see I'm at banana farm. You'll see a lot of banana farm cash is flowing like crazy. but I cannot sell my banana farms yet. I'm not gonna sell my farms until I reach like level 100, which is kind of way too early to be exact, you know. So yeah, all these. Yeah, the last and final level is the COD level. The COD comes on the final level on hard difficulty. Level 85, and then the more free play there, because that's how you normally build the COD and everything, because look at this. One time back in the BT5 release, back in 2011, all the way to like 2012, those free, all the way to like 2012 and 2013, those free play rounds are just kind of random. Some free play rounds across are very random. They are kind of very random at last on BC5. It used to be randomizing. So make sure you hope that you don't get any massive DOP runs on any of the rounds. But now since they updated it back in like late 2013, like now I'm gonna have to deal with DOPs no matter what. I'm gonna have to deal with the ZOMG Bloons every single round, no matter what. I'm getting nice and strong. See that I'm already over $500,000 for each round. I just want to show you how late I can go. Pretty much go super late. Look at that. The last and final camo level is on level 82. Level 82 is the last and final camo level. Where you see camo regrow rainbows and everything. With 10 packs of PMCs on top of that. Because after that, that's it. No more camos. Voila. No more camos. So the current legitimate highest level on Brick Wall hard difficulty, the record of me beating up Brick Wall on hard is level 212. Because one time I did it without streaming. I got to level 212 on this map because the highest level I got to on this map is level 212. Because however, during the middle of that level, I unfortunately messed up my ability timing on level 212, which ended up costing me the game. Yeah, that costed me the game so bad on BTV5. I can save my game at the encounter. So when I reach round 85, that's the most important. You gotta save this game for level 85. Before you start start level 85 here. Oh, yep, this is it. What you gotta do, most importantly, this is most important, you gotta save it. Because level 85 is the highest round you could save on. Because this is the final level on hard. The ZOMG level. Watch this. Let's see how well it does against the ZOMG. Look at this. Oh my god. Let's see how well it does. It takes a very long time for it to pop in. Oh, there it is. Oh. That easily. Even with the single tempo, you can still demolish anything. We're gonna keep on. I'm gonna go late game, so I'm gonna keep playing free play. All of the Bloons we have, all the red Bloon equivalents, they're all automatically gonna go into the 6 figures no matter what. We're pretty much gonna be low 86 no matter what. But you have more ability to kill it. It doubles my tempo attack. Look at it. It even quadruples the amount of damage that the ZOMG. Look at that. It even fries the ZOMGs very hard. I gotta keep up with my banana farm. You know how tough it gets. Alright, here we go. Level 88. Now the amp goes on coming a little slower because about the more longer, the higher the resolution equivalent is, the more slower the bananas will come out of the banana farm. Yeah, the longer the round is, the higher the resolution equivalent is, the longer the round goes, and the more slower the banana farm. The banana farm's bananas will come out even slower. We're gonna get to this one, so level 91. Alright. We're getting to the intense one because we're in a home stretch, folks. We are currently in a home stretch, folks. And I mean home stretch. Streaming for an hour. We're definitely gonna make this count. We're gonna make this late game count no matter what, so no matter what we do. Level 92. That's like another 5 DLCs. That makes it like 9 DLCs at this point. Let me see. If my calculations are right, it might be 9 DLCs. Yeah, I see 9. Yeah, that is not a good sign. That is not a good sign for 9 DLCs there. Thank goodness. Not gonna know what you do. Level 93. That's like almost 400,000. That's gonna be 400,000, not below 400,000. That's gonna be like almost 400,000, not below 400,000. Like, what do you expect? Like, what are you doing here? Why do you make that Red Bloon equivalent numbers like that? Why did you make that type of numbers like that? Like, how can you even tell if it's like almost 400,000 blue or not? Just about the amount of ceramics, VFDs, and ceramics, OS, VFDs, and CLCs. Every single freeway route, you're going to deal with a bunch of ceramics, OS. Yeah, every freeway route, you're going to deal with ceramics, OS, VFDs, CLCs. 4 Bloons you will ever encounter. Those are the only top 4 Bloons you will ever encounter. believe it's like a pack of 60 OMG, like this one. Yeah, if it's like a pack of 60 OMG like this, then yeah. now you're seeing over 400,000. I believe there's like 7 people. That is That is not That is not with the temples on that, we're gonna be alright. We're gonna be alright. We're still gonna be alright. We're gonna be okay with that. All of our temples are going to keep us no life loss of everything. Basically, know, when it's because of the amount of rounds I play. Cause I don't know if I want to do it like a max 30 game tempo each of this work because it's gonna require me like because the maximum amount of tempos I can fit is like up to like 19 tempos. A week 19 tempos is the max amount of tempos you can fit. The max amount of tempos I can fit on Monkey Lane is like between like 17 or 18 tempos. Yeah, we the maximum amount of tempos you can fit on Monkey Lane on hard is like 17 or 18. Like 17 or 18 tempos is the maximum amount of tempos you can fit. But if this track is the better one. You might want to use like during the when you get like higher and higher and higher rounds. Remember to use your tower's abilities. We just like 70 on it. That's level 98. On to level 99. This is already bad already. This one's even worse. It's like over 800,000 moves on level 97. Then over 3/4 of a billion on level, like almost 780,000 moves on level 19. But this one's even worse. This time it's even worse. Almost a billion moves on level 99. If you don't have enough defense on the defense off every single thing on these guys, you're gonna feel bad. You're pretty much gonna feel bad. I'm not kidding. You're gonna feel very awful. You're just straight up gonna feel very That is even more. Look at that. I'm pretty much gonna have to use a tier 4 village ability. Look at that. Oh my god. I'm pretty much directing all of the DLC every single way. And look at that. I already made almost $2.5 million. $2.5 million. Right? There it is. I'll wait till like level 100 comes. And there it is. Level 100. Before, wait. Don't wait around just yet. Before we do what we start the round, we're gonna sell every single one of our farms that we have. $3.3 million is all we're gonna get. What we do, we're gonna start building. This is where the ultimate late game begins. This is where the ultimate late game begins. However, I'm not gonna sacrifice max 30k worth because I don't have enough money for that. See that? This is how you build an ultimate max out network. Even without the max 30k work, you can only do that for just cannons. That's all. Before we start around 100, before we build more temples, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, folks. So, anyways, I'm gonna build the corner. I don't know what I did with without the range and everything, but I feel like I didn't think it was necessary to do that, but without the village there. My most important thing is to build a village without having to mess it up and everything. Alright, so you actually don't need snipers because you just want village, that's all. Village is the most expensive thing here. That way it's a little more easier. All you need is like zeros. Everything you need is 4 zeros and 104. That's all you need to do. Oops. Didn't mean to do that, but I'll go ahead and do that again. That was just one simple mistake I made, but that's okay. Yeah, you're gonna start seeing me building all the temples I can build. One of my favorite times I do. Okay, so that's why the thing was lagging. Alright, now that the corners are finished, now here comes the tricky part. Here's the tricky part. Building this one over here is kind of tricky. Very tricky. Building this temple over here is kind of tricky. What we need is 6 cannons and 1 ice tower. But let's see if I can. Oh. Yeah, since they don't allow me to place it anywhere else right next to it, because even if it's not even in this like that, it's still very hard to fit every single temple on the screen. That's why building temples over here is very tricky. It's kind of tricky to sacrifice all your powers to one. Now here's the worst part. Yeah, this one's the worst part. This one I don't have enough room for my towers. That's the sad part. That's the sad part of how I don't have enough towers to fit in. Only is just one ice tower. Fitting the last part in this one is absolutely tricky. Fitting a temple on this, sacrificing this one is absolutely tricky. It is absolutely tricky. Yeah, this time I'm gonna fall one cannon short. See if it'll do it. Yes, it did! Good. That is perfect. That is perfect. Okay, now I have $1.8 million left. So, oh, this late game is gonna be so epic once we get to this room. Once we get the high rounds. Uh-oh. I don't have enough to fit it. Gotta fit it on one side. Get a nice tower over here. But not a single Kugan over there. That's a shame. Oh, building temples is so good. Let's see how many temples that I fit right now. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 temples right now. Okay, I'm not officially fit like 5, 6, 7, 8 temples right now. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Oh, that's your spot. That's your spot. Come on. There we go. That's all there is to fit. And uh-oh. Uh-oh. What am I gonna do if I can't fit any of those? Aha! I have something in mind. Plot twist. Let's see if a pontoon can fit. See if a pontoon can fit. Aww. I try to figure something out and I can't get it. I try to figure something out and I can't fit it. That's a shame. We also need like a 0-4 monkey submarine in order to do, in order to sacrifice over 10k. It has to be like over 10k worth. This is more than 10k. I don't know if that's gonna work because I'm out of room. Because I am totally out of room. See, look at this. I'm having a hard time fitting everything. Yeah. I don't know how many cannons short I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be 2 cannons short, isn't it? Yeah, but I'm gonna be like 1 or 2 cannons short from this due to a little pond occupying on the right, the top right side. Yep, I'm gonna be 1 cannon short. I'm gonna be 1 cannon short, but that's okay. But hey, at least that's okay. I'll take 5 cannons. Even if it's 1 cannon short, I'll still take it. So... Why not? So there's a little pond occupying the bottom left. You get a 0-4 sub. That's a safety tip. Uh-oh. I'm already down to below 1 million there. I'm already like $800,000 left. I only have $800,000 left. I might not be able to have enough to fit every single temple because I might not have enough money to fit every single temple. $600,000 left. $500,000 left. Well, that's probably it. I'm gonna have to fit all these banana phones back in place. I'm gonna try to go for BIAs or something like that. Let's go for BIAs. For those that don't know about BIAs, this is what BIA looks like when... He says you have to wait like 8 rounds in order to do that, so... Here we go. Oh, it's black. Black is so bad. Oh, whoa, look how slow it is. Oh, no, a little faster. I want to. I'm just gonna collect my balance there. But even though you're supposed to wait like 8 rounds, probably not the right time to do that, but. I kind of figure why not change that. the one-way blues. There's two one-way blues up. Level 107 and 108. Level 101. Because after beating that level, you'll end up earning less money. You're going to end up earning less money after beating level 101 due to lack of funds. Because you heard the reason. You heard the reason why you're going to end up earning less money before level 1, after beating level 101 due to lack of funds. check and see how long my stream is doing. Uh-oh. Hope I didn't lose a stream there, just going slow on my end. Go like up to 17 views during the stream there, right past 2 hours. Right past 2 hours since the stream started. Okay. Then I raid my village back. Uh-oh. Are you serious? Did BT5 just seriously just I didn't even click on X or anything like that. Well, I guess this stream got ruined. Man, I tried to go late game on this one. It just got ruined. Due to it being closed out unexpectedly. I'll try again another time, so hopefully I could get a better shot at late game. So hopefully I can get a better shot at late game without having that program to close out. So I can't believe it just got ruined no matter what. I'll try this again another time, y'all. So yeah, gonna try this again later. That's it for now.